What do we all think of?
It's a show.
Thomas Tuchel. What do we all think of him?
Big Tom.
I'm alright with it.
I'm
happy.
quite
Yeah.
happy with it.
You know what? I was dead against a foreign manager.
Yeah, I mean, that
but
was
actually hearing his interview, he's I
He
quite
comes
like
across
it.
really well, doesn't
that,
he?
yeah,
Yeah.
was my initial reaction. And
There aren't any English managers good enough to win us a World Cup.
I saw that. I
Graham
think
Potter would not win
it was
you a
the,
World
la-
Cup.
the last English manager to win a major trophy was Harry Redknapp in 2008, FA Cup with Pompey.
That is mad, isn't it?
An
You know
English,
what I mean? Like,
English manager has never won the Premier League.
it's
That is
fucking.
wild.
It's actually embarrassing.
It is.
I've seen loads of stuff about like the price of getting your pro coaching badges as well.
Yeah.
Like in Spain, it costs you like €2,000, but here it costs you like $9,500.
Really.
There's only 200 pro licensed coaches, English, and there's like 2,000 in Spain, and more than that in Germany.
That's wild.
That is mad.
So it's fucking. It's just you're still on fucking FIFA,
I'm determined to like.
This
pack
is the
someone
most
sick.
unprofessional thing I've seen.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's actually quite shocking, Cam.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Beer Belly Ballers podcast. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Danny, and as always, I'm joined by Smeed, Cam, Jay, and A1. How are we?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Like, mate.
not bad.
Good.
Smee just tried to scram the mic. Very fucking weird.
I tried,
made direct.
No, just
He
tried to-
went.
tried to
Fried
click
it
my
up.
teeth in it.
Oh,
That's
lovely.
horrible. That's disgusting.
Right, Jay, over to you. What
Should
you
we
got for
start
us?
off by saying thank you for 100 subscribers?
Oh,
yeah.
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 Cheers, boys.
Thank you, everyone.
much.
very much.
And 200 followers on
Appreciate it.
TikTok in the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
When
Yeah.
this goes out, the last...
We'll be on
No,
a
episode
we'll be on
9.
1,000 when this goes on.
No, when episode 9 will be on 1,000 views, which is kind of mad.
That is crazy.
Imagine if it gets stuck on 999.
I don't mind.
People
Thank
couldn't view it.
Yeah.
Thank you for all your support. It's appreciated.
That's wet.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, hurry up.
Go on, Jay.
The wink was unnecessary.
Beer. We have a
Yeah.
beer. We have a beer. And we've had like every cut.
Oh, we didn't get more cups.
Oh, fuck. So unprofessional.
Oh, well.
However, we have another beer. And we've had like every type of beer. But we haven't had a ginger beer.
Oh,
Whoa.
ginger.
That's
And-
weird, isn't it?
Is it alcoholic?
It's alcoholic. It's brewed by Enville, which is 5 miles that way.
Yep.
So it's local. And I thought, we've got to try a ginger beer. We've had like all sorts of weird shit, but
I've tried that before. It is. I'll call that.
uh,
That's what I need to take on Saturday, isn't it?
Yes.
How weird's that?
Emble
We were
ginger,
just
yeah.
talking about ginger things.
Yeah.
We were talking about ginger things.
why do you need to
What?
take a ginger thing somewhere?
My sister's doing like a
Ginger
Taskmaster thing.
Oh,
Yeah, to bring like the gingerest thing you can.
Ooh.
that.
Ginger beer is a good shout, yeah.
It's just a Luke Bennett. I think he'd be up for it.
He's got the wolf's top.
What, Luke Bennett in a
It
wolf's
doesn't
top.
even smell like ginger. Who wants first swig?
You
Me.
used to have that in the pub, actually.
No
apparently.
Lipson.
I don't think it's hot Krabby's
Doesn't really
ginger
smell.
beer, if that's what you're
It
expecting.
doesn't really smell of anything.
Doesn't
I
have a
was
smell,
expecting it
does
to be
it?
really strong.
Is Krabby's ginger beer alcoholic?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that.
That's
do-
like-
they
you
do
always
a
see the
non-alcoholic
adverts for it,
version
don't
as
you?
well.
Tastes a bit like a shandy in a weird way. Yeah, we definitely need to get some cups.
Yeah,
Oh, he's ill,
pass
he
those
is as well.
germs.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you still touched it? What are you doing?
Fucking hell.
I actually quite like that.
I'm not getting much ginger from it, but it's nice.
It's like a weak beer.
Is
Yeah.
it maybe a bit different because it's or no, it's always ginger ale. Is
No,
it? Not
there's ginger in
beer?
that. You can
Yeah,
easily
I
tell
can
there's
tell
ginger in
there's
that.
ginger.
I don't think it's that strong.
No.
the ginger.
Nah, it's not that strong.
In
But
fairness, actually, I didn't realise it just says
Real
real ale
ale.
with ginger.
Yeah.
any more ginger and that would just be like a health shot. That's actually quite nice.
Any more ginger?
It is just Enville Ale.
Well, that's pleasant.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
put,
that's just nice. That is.
they put ginger extract in it.
I think-
I'd happily drink those in the pub.
Where do they get the ginger extract from?
They're kind of
Gingerbread
Christmassy.
man. That's nice,
Don't you
actually.
think it's a bit Christmassy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Like, I'm quite the fan.
Like, are we just having to pass
It's grim, innit?
So
It's
we're at the
pathetic.
park and like underage.
We've gone backwards.
Yeah, regressing.
I'd say that goes in probably great.
Oh, I'd put that in the one above.
God.
Unreal.
Oh, is
Nah,
is
not
God
that
the one above?
Unreal.
Unreal. I'd put
nice.
it Unreal.
Oh,
So
God.
is that too
sorry.
hard?
Yeah, it goes good. Unreal. God.
Unreal.
Unreal,
I think
isn't it?
unreal, yeah.
Unreal.
That's a
I like that,
satisfying
and I think it's different as well.
Yeah.
and it's local. That was
And it's
always
local.
local.
Yeah,
The
extra
Why's it
bit-
got
points for being
bees
like
on
the
it?
best.
It's Enville.
Enville.
It's like their symbol.
Okay, because I was thinking like bees make honey, not ginger.
Mate, the
a
ground
ginger
makes
beer.
ginger, it just grows. It's just-
Just picture some dirt.
oh my god! Right, today's episode, we're gonna be just step back from the five side, and we're going to be talking about football's biggest what ifs, like those hypothetical things that could have changed the course of like a team, a player, those big like what if moments. And I'll kick you off with the first one, which is probably the most obvious one. What if the handball was given for the Maradona hand-to-God goal? What the goal was disallowed?
Do England go on to win that World Cup?
That's
It was in the semis, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
It
was.
was quarters,
Was it
Oh,
quarters?
was it quarters?
Quarters.
Okay.
and we lost 2-1 in the end.
What year was it?
86.
Did
No, in
Maradona
England-
score the other?
Yeah, Maradona scored the other, which was voted goal of the
Oh, he did.
century.
And it probably was goal of the
Yeah,
century, wasn't it? He
it's
ran past the entire team.
Literally 7 players.
Yeah,
It's absolutely filthy.
I do think though, like England would just still bottle it.
probably.
Yeah.
And
Like-
well,
It is in our nature.
Argentina came up against West Germany in the final.
Well, there you go.
Did West Germany win the final?
No, Argentina.
Oh, did Argentina go on to win that one?
Argentina.
Argentina won 3-2.
Ah, okay. Either way,
You
we'd have
know,
lost.
Well,
Yeah, it probably would have
we'd
done,
probably still lost that game, but I just think.
You might scrape your way through to a final, but like,
But then,
Probably did
do you
this
not?
year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that could, and if we had gone on to win it, then I think we'd have probably gone on to win a lot more tournaments after that.
you probably have
Do
you have
you
more
know what I
memory.
mean? You,
I think
got like that winning culture in the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
if England
definitely.
ever win a major tournament in our lifetime, you'd like to think after one, the trajectory would be to keep going.
potentially open
Like,
the floodgates.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's been that long.
You just need to win something, and then you're
Like,
in maybe.
up until 2008, I don't think Spain had won anything. And then they won back to
No,
back
they hadn't.
Euros,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
World Cup in between. Have just won another Euros. So it's
Yeah.
4 in the space of 16 years.
Wasn't the
That's mental.
They won the 2008 Euros on
Yeah.
penalties as well, wasn't it?
Who did they
It was
beat in
Italy.
that final?
I'm sure it was Italy.
No, they
I
battered
can't remember.
Italy, Germany. They beat in the other
can't
final.
remember.
I think 2012 they beat Italy, and I think they stuffed them in the end. And then I think in 2008 they beat Germany,
Was it?
and it might have been like 1-0. I don't think it went to penalties.
I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I think with Tommy T at the wheel now, though, I feel
Tommy
like
T.
Already referring to as Tommy T.
How have we made him like a Londoner?
yeah, man, you've got to, haven't you? But I think for the first time, we're going to go into tournaments semi-confident that actually we can win this. I know we've said
We
that
always
so
do.
many times,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
we've got an elite manager now, which we've not had.
That's the first time
I
we've
just hope
had
we
a
can get-
manager that's won a Champions League, Bundesliga, FA Cup.
the issue is we've gone for this approach before with Sven and Fabio Capello, and it's backfired
But had
completely,
Sven
hasn't
and
it?
Capello
So
actually even won much?
Yeah,
Capello,
I'm an
yeah.
idiot.
they were
I don't
elite
know.
managers
Ca-
when
Ca-
they
Capello
England brought them in.
especially was one of the best managers in the world at the time.
Yeah.
He won the World Cup with Italy, didn't he? 2008?
2008.
The Euros.
No,
2008.
the Euros.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think he was Italy manager, no.
No.
I'm sure he was Italy manager.
He's
But-
Do a quick
Italian.
fact check.
But he was like Juve and AC Milan manager, wasn't he? And had won. And didn't he had a brief stint as Real Madrid manager as well?
Yeah, it was.
Didn't he manage Bex?
Yeah,
at
I was
those
going to
years?
say, wasn't there the whole
He
thing
did,
with
'cause they fell out.
Yeah.
And then, well, Beck's kind of got
It's-
shunned from the
Capello's
England team,
CV.
didn't
I'm
he?
wrong.
Yeah, we knew.
He managed Russia after us.
Step down in it.
Just-
I bet it's a step up in pay. I bet he was paid a
Oh,
fortune
yeah.
to do that.
And he banned ketchup, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't he ban like salt and pepper as well?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
everything.
Fucking weirdo.
Apparently, Tuchel's quite like a love or hate character.
He seems like quite just like a relatable, nice guy though. When you see the
he
interviews,
does when you see the England interviews, but like
Yeah.
I think from what I've sort of read in the past, that he's a bit of a polarizing like personality, and the fact that like some players will really gel to him, but like for instance, if you haven't got a great relationship with the manager, then like it's really hard to kind of get back in the good books.
Mm.
He's going to bring Mason Mount back into the fold, isn't he?
Yeah,
Do you think?
He was his little
No.
boy, and
Wonder
when he
boy.
at
Little
Chelsea,
boy,
wasn't he?
His little boy.
His
Was it
little
Arte-
boy.
Who was it he argued with on the
Conte.
Conte.
That was
Yeah,
it.
that's
Conte.
class.
proper box office.
Yeah.
man.
That's my England manager. He's give him like an absolutely killer crushing handshake.
I thought he came across quite down to earth in the interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He saying how nervous he was and things like that.
He knows how to handle the English media. That's a big advantage.
Yeah, that's very, very, very
That won't
true.
phase him at all.
they reckon that was part of the reason that he left Bayern as well, got kicked from Bayern, because apparently he's obsessed with like the Premier League and English football. Like,
Is he?
yeah, like he's obsessed. But it's the biggest league in the world. He's managed in it, and I think kind of after being at Bayern for a bit, his eye probably was turned to like any decent jobs that had been offered in the Prem. But
Yeah.
like being the England manager is probably if you win something as England manager, it's more impressive than winning.
Yeah.
If he
Any-
wins something as England
any
manager, he
silverware,
goes down
yeah.
in English football history
Yeah,
regardless.
no, yeah,
Like
100%.
he'll be spoken on the same level as Sir Alf Ramsey and that kind of
Yeah,
pedestal.
This-
so
yeah.
So my next one is actually relating to this with England is what if like England's golden generation, so like 2000, 2008 kind of, you know, what if they actually got on? What if they could have put the club rivalries aside? Do you think they could have done it and won something? Or do you think that's
Probably
not
not.
The manager as well.
Do you still think it is the manager there?
same
well-
answer as the first question. It's England, so probably not.
Yeah.
I think like
Because
if
on paper,
On paper, they're
before.
unreal players. Like they're
That-
some of the best
It
English.
was like the
players
Euro
to ever play.
2004 team, wasn't it? On paper,
It's
was like the
fucking
best team in
filthy.
the world, alongside
Yeah.
Brazil at the time, maybe.
And
But-
that's what I mean. If they could have just gelled, regardless of the manager, do you not think the quality is there that they could have won a tournament?
Potentially, yeah, because
Undoubtedly.
if they started playing well enough to win games in 90 minutes, and you got rid of the kind of lottery of penalties,
Yeah.
which was our downfall in back-to-back tournaments in 04 and 06, then yeah, we probably would have got further. Still not sure whether we would have won anything though.
You know, though, we talk about an England golden generation sort of during the mid-noughties, but you forget about the other teams. It's like very easy for us to say, oh, we should have won
yeah,
something.
Spain's
But
team, like
Well, that was towards the late noughties, but I mean,
that
I'm talking
too,
about
that Brazil
2002
team.
Brazil
Yeah,
team,
Brazil.
It's filthy.
even Italy, France, Germany, all these
teams.
teams had amazing players. So it's quite easy for us to say, yeah, we should have won something, and perhaps we should have. But looking back at the teams, do you know what I mean?
And I bet we've got so much bias as well towards like we grew up watching those
Yeah,
players,
exactly,
so we are
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
think they're the best in the world. Whereas like you didn't really watch so much like the
Like
Cafus
Serie A,
and the
yeah.
Well,
Rivaldos. and
the
players like
Serie
that.
A back then was a lot more competitive as well. I think there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
conversation that was probably
Late,
as good as, if not better than, the Premier League with some of
Late
the
nineties.
players.
no,
playing
it
in-
was
late
100%.
90s, Serie A was best league in the world.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Do you think our golden generation now is better than the golden
No,
generation?
No.
No,
In
of
player
course
for
not.
player, no way.
Player
No
for
way.
player, no way. You might have in
Mate,
terms
I
of
know, I
don't
think it's
know,
close.
in
I think
terms
it's
of what
close.
they've achieved.
defence,
before
no
England.
way.
Defence,
That's
no.
Defence
the-
probably might be the only position you'd say no at, but
Yeah, but
it's
Well,
difficult to compare.
Harry Kane,
but like John Stones has got to be in those same kind of conversations as Terry and Ferdinand these
He's
days.
nowhere near the level of Terry.
Do you not
I
think?
don't think he's
No.
anywhere near the level of Ferdinand.
I
He's
don't-
closer to Ferdinand. maybe,
Ferdinand's
but
won
he's won
Champions
more. He's
League,
won more
Premier
than both
League.
of them, though.
Nah,
Terry-
he hasn't won more than Ferdinand.
Ferdinand, no.
Do you not think?
No.
Ferdinand's won like
How many-
what, three,
Apart,
three
he's got a treble, hasn't he?
3 Champions Leagues and like 8 Premier Leagues. Ferdinand's got
You
surely.
know, John Stones is probably pushing that now. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie. He's won
Well,
one
yeah,
Champions
true,
League,
true.
but he's
Yeah,
probably
but
won 6 Premier Leagues.
How
and, like,
how
5
integral
FA Cups as well.
how
yeah.
integral has John Stones been in comparison to how integral was Rio Ferdinand? Rio Ferdinand started every game under Fergie. John Stones, you don't know if he's going to play or not under
Yeah,
Pep.
true.
Yeah.
Rio became very injury prone though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards the latter half of his
And he
career.
missed a drug test and couldn't play for England.
And that, yeah.
I don't know. It's a
But
tough
I think it is-
question
I
to
don't
compare the
even know
two.
the-
Yeah.
Did you not?
No?
Yeah, but he didn't turn up to a drugs test. He said it was an accident and he forgot
No.
about
The
it.
general.
And then he got banned. They basically made an example out of him, banned him for like 2 years. Was it
2
2 years? It
years?
was a long time.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
it
if it was
was
that long. I don't know.
Have a Google,
Fact
Smeed.
check.
I think it's close. You know, when you actually compare player for player, I think it's difficult to compare now because these players are still playing. Whereas you look at your Lampards, your Gerrards, they're retired, and you look back in their
You
career
can
and
see
they
their
had
whole
amazing
career,
careers.
Yeah.
When you compare players like Foden, Saka, Palmer, these are the best midfielders / wingers in the Premier League right now. They are
Yeah.
undoubtedly.
Yeah.
Are they as
So-
good as Bex, Gerrard,
Well,
Lampard?
that's
No.
I don't know.
No, I
Not
don't think.
not currently, but the
I think
potential's
it's
there
hard
to
to-
be,
yeah.
isn't it?
I think
the potential's there.
what
but not
I kind of think the difference between these groups of players are, I feel like Lampard, Gerrard, Bex would bring it on themselves to change a game. I don't feel like Phil Foden's got like the sort of capacity to kind of take a game by like the
Bellingham.
scruff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Cole
think that, I
Palmer.
think they have.
Bellingham,
They
actually,
have.
that is a good point.
Look at Bellingham.
Yeah.
And Cole Palmer.
Yeah, they have. I
They,
think they have.
they do have that in their locker.
Saka has as well. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think
And our
Gerrard
golden
and
generation now
Lampard
is so much
specifically.
younger than that golden generation.
Yeah.
Half the players aren't even in their prime yet. Are
Yeah.
they? Jude,
No.
you know
It's
what's
got the
mad?
potential to be.
6 years ago, Jude Bellingham was 15, and he made his a start for I think it's Birmingham under 23s
Yeah.
and he could
hell.
still play for Birmingham under the 23s or something daft. Or it might have
That's
been
it, yeah.
England
That's
under 23s or whatever it was. I can't remember what it. No, it'd have been Birmingham, wouldn't it? But how mental is that?
It is
Yeah,
crazy.
6 years on, and
6
he could
years
still
ago.
play for that team. He
Oh.
made his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all the current England set-up midfielders, so I've got to think that Bellingham's got the best mentality. I think he's the person that would take it upon himself more than the other players.
He's
just
captain
mentioned.
material.
Oh, yeah,
Who'd you think
yeah.
would captain after Kane?
Yeah.
Jude.
I'd
Yeah.
give it Jude.
I would.
Who else is there? Unless you give it a more experienced head like John Stones, but
I don't think.
But
John
it's
Stones
they're like a similar age, aren't they?
Or-
Really?
It could be Rice.
Kane
John
and
Stone
John
and
Stone.
Kane.
Yeah.
It could be Rice.
Yeah, it could be Rice actually.
Bellingham's a better.
I wouldn't
captain
want to
than
give it
Rice.
to Ross.
Ah.
I'd give it to Bellingham.
I'd rather give it Bellingham.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it could be Rice.
We'll have to write a letter to Tuchel.
Stop saying it wrong.
Jesus Christ.
So the next what if is what if Pele played in Europe?
Ooh.
For who?
I don't think he'd be as good.
Well, he wouldn't have the numbers.
He wouldn't have
That's,
the
that's
numbers,
a so.
No,
Like,
but
because Ronaldo now is on course, isn't he? Well, has he beat his numbers?
no,
yeah, no.
Pele scored 12 more last week.
Despite being dead for about
Yeah.
3 years. Because Ronaldo is going to finish his career on 1,000 goals, which are documented.
yeah.
Pele didn't get 1,000, did he?
That was the mad thing, wasn't it, with Pele? Like, Ronaldo beat his record, and then Pele was like, "Nah, you haven't scored 50." Like,
Against the under 15s.
Yeah.
But the,
Yeah.
the whole thing with Pele is that like he did it in the World Cup when he was
Yeah.
playing against the rest of the best. Like
And he's got 3 World Cups, hasn't he?
yeah, he's got 3 World Cups, and realistically, if he was there for 1966, because he was injured for that,
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably
then
wouldn't have
we
one.
probably wouldn't have one.
Yeah,
I've never even thought about that.
But I just think it's interesting because like lots of people still just say he is the best player to ever live. Well, less so now after.
I think
Messi
it's
and
more
Ronaldo,
like
but I
our
don't know.
grandparents, because obviously that was kind of
Yeah,
like...
yeah, yeah.
you could probably argue he's the best international player to ever live, but I don't think you could say he's better than Messi or Ronaldo. So,
Or Maradona.
Maradona, no.
That would cause some beef in the South
I
American bar. That
I
would.
prefer R9 to Pele.
We never watched
I
Pele.
don't think
Yeah.
R9.
I don't know.
I watched R9
better
and
than
he,
Pele.
oh my days.
He was fucking
He's
phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's like
The,
silky. It's skillful, but like a brute force as well. Do you know what I mean?
Came up on my TikTok the other day, the highlights of his hat trick away at Old Trafford in the Champions League. Champions League, like quarter final, away at Old Trafford under the lights, just bags a hat trick as you do.
Yeah.
And they were all like worldies as well.
He was
Yeah.
phenomenal. And that's another one I've got here. Is saying what would happen if Adriano hadn't had all his injury issues and his. Do you think he was on the level of R9 or
Not
quite.
quite, but he would have been up there, you know.
Yeah, him
wouldn't-
and
wouldn't far
R9
off.
together when
Yeah,
they played together.
that
for
would have been
Brazil.
unstoppable.
Yeah.
But they did play
Can you
together
imagine?
for Brazil.
Yeah, I know.
And Kaká was in behind. A young Kaká.
Fucking hell.
What a team that was.
That's
Ronaldinho.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rivaldo's still
Rivaldo.
around.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, Cafu.
Bobby
What a
C.
team.
Yeah.
It's just I'm so sad. Some of them stuff.
This is what I'm on about though. Like these players were around at the same time as our so-called golden,
Golden
generation.
generation,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And France had like Henry and Zidane. And,
Yeah.
You know, Trezeguet and
Vieira.
Petit and Vieira, Deschamps, you know, all of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh god, when you actually put it like
Yeah.
that, it's quite.
Everyone, that,
Wait,
the,
wait,
the
maybe
world
that
at that point was just stacked with quality, man.
Bakary Sanya.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think
Nah, he was a bit later, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
maybe a little bit.
Do you not
12-year-old Bakary.
He had it. He was a part of France's golden generation.
Do you not think like the level, like you don't have as many superstars now?
Yeah.
Like you look back
Yeah.
at these golden generations, you're like, wow, worldy.
Yeah. You don't get that.
You
anymore.
don't
Like,
have
no,
teams
I-
that are absolutely stacked, but they're still like the individual superstars.
Not, but there's just not as many.
No.
Because I don't think people
Why?
will look
Is that
back.
because football's evolved? and
Football's evolved. It's so much more
it's a-
tactical
yeah.
now. It's less about individual skill, and that is down
That's
to managers.
sad.
mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is sad, and it is down to managers like Pep. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it is.
It trains individuality out of people.
Unless
It.
football will go full circle, I think.
Yeah,
It'll
I
get
don't
to
know
a
if it will.
Nah, it'll get to a point where like there'll be like a handful of individuals that just kind of change the game in like a fact that it's like if they haven't got the free range to do what they do best and get put into a system and they're like sheltered.
I think a player like Cole Palmer's like the perfect example of that. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't care like for the system. If he wants to shoot, he'll shoot.
Yeah.
You say that, but he will still be very disciplined.
No,
Yeah.
Of course, but
when you
we
compare
were
it-
talking about moments like with Bellingham and Palmer. He's the kind of player in the dying moments of a game. Yeah, we'll come up with something special because he'll go, "Fuck it, I'm just going to show."
It was like in the
Yeah.
Euro
Yeah,
final.
but that's
he
what's
came
sad
on.
is that it takes it being in the final minutes of a game. There's no one who sets a game alight from the very start, and that's just sad. As a fan, it's sad
Yeah,
because
it's not as entertaining to watch.
no,
You don't have many players, do you, in the Premier League when you watch it week in, week out, where you're like, oh, I can't wait to watch him get on the ball. It's like a handful.
Yeah,
where
I know
I'm
you
like,
mean.
he's exciting.
Even Haaland, he's not
No.
exciting.
nah,
is he, really?
Haaland's boring to watch. He
Yeah.
scores
He's a
shitloads of goals.
robot, incredibly effective and efficient,
Yeah.
but not exciting. Didn't get you on your feet in the same way that Prime like Rooney did.
Henri,
I think Man
Henri.
City are just robots. To be fair,
They are, yeah.
I think De Bruyne's quite exciting.
He can be, yeah.
I don't even
He's
think. I
quite-
think
yeah.
it's. I'm like not excited. I'm just like amazed with like his vision and his passing and everything. It's like, how does he see the balls that he's putting in his head before he plays them?
Yeah, he's that good that his individual quality shows through even in like quite a like robotic system.
Yeah, because he's not like a flary player, is he? He's just so technically gifted.
Yeah.
Who's the most exciting player in world football right now, would you say?
World football.
Yeah, world
Most
football.
exciting.
Vinicius
Vin-
Junior.
I was gonna say Vinny.
And it says something that
But I
Vinicius
don't-
Junior is the most exciting in world
But
football.
how sad's that?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you think even I don't know, 10 years ago, who do you pick 10 years ago?
Ronaldo or
Or
Messi,
Messi.
or,
Oh, yeah.
Right,
or
yeah.
Neymar.
You'd
Yeah,
have had
Neymar.
maybe, yeah. Even
well,
players
you could argue Mbappe, couldn't you?
No,
Mba-
I don't think he's
Mbappe's
that
a-
exciting.
I
I
think
think
No, but Mbappe can turn it on.
Yeah,
we
he
saw
can,
in the World
yeah.
Cup final get him and Messi going head to That's like
that
I
is
think
one of the
that's-
best games I've ever watched.
yeah.
it's arguably the greatest game in football history.
Yeah.
The fact that game.
5-5 West Brom Man United.
Oh, fuck off.
Fergie's last game.
I think Cole Palmer's up there. You know?
Oh, yeah,
And that sounds a bit
He's
sad,
one of the
but-
most exciting players in the
Yeah.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just got no fear.
I think he's probably the most exciting in the Premier
Could you
League.
say someone
Yeah.
like Rafael Leao?
Oh,
I think he's overrated.
Nah.
Do you think? To be honest, I don't really.
I tell you,
consider
it's
it, so I'm just
biased.
putting it out there.
It's biased, but I tell you an exciting player, Morgan Rogers, mate.
Jesus
he's
Christ,
a good
with-
player.
No.
I'm
I'm
not
not
from Vinicius
No,
Junior
no,
to
no,
Morgan Rogers.
I'm going to the Premier. I'm going back to the Premier League. There's more flair abroad because it is kind of knocked. I don't know why you're laughing
Man, there's
at me.
20 more exciting players than
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
Name them.
All 20.
All 20.
Name
right.
5.
Foden, Saka, Cole Palmer.
What? Every time they touch the ball, they're like. You
Mate,
get
I'd
up on-
rather watch them than Morgan Rogers.
Dharma Traore.
Yeah, he's exciting.
Yeah,
he's
he
more
is
exciting than
exciting.
Morgan
No,
Rogers.
he's not. But have you not
Morgan-
seen Morgan Rogers ball carrying?
Mate, have you seen
no,
Adama Traore play?
Yeah, he picks up the
there's
ball,
not
he
enough
kicks it about
players.
25 yards in front of him and runs onto it and then spoons
Mate,
it
that's
out.
so exciting. It
That's-
doesn't matter how good or shit you are. Not Morgan Rogers. Adama Traore is the type of player that when he's on the ball, it does make you stand out your seat, and there's not enough players like that anymore.
Yeah, that's only because he's fast, though. He runs.
Yeah, but that's
He runs for
exciting.
the corner flag,
You
and
can
then
say-
the ball gets taken off
You can
him.
say it's only because of this, but
You
he's
like
got
seeing
that.
wingers that will
He's
actually
pacey.
take on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fullback.
take people on, yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan
he's a-
Rogers
he's a-
takes players on.
Oh my god.
You don't think he's
mean,
exciting? You think
he
he's
is-
a
I
boring
think he's.
player?
I think he's a better player than Adama Traore, and if I had to pick a team, I'd probably pick Morgan Rogers ahead of him. But I'm saying Adama Traore is a more exciting player to watch. He just is.
No, I disagree.
Strength and pace.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
But-
more
but-
exciting
but
to
as
me.
as a neutral fan, that is more exciting.
Morgan
to watch.
Rogers isn't like this really silky, skillful player that can.
Oh, I don't know.
Mate,
No, he's
you,
not.
mate, you're talking like he's Messi or something.
I'm not saying
like,
he's Messi. I'm saying like
I'm saying he's the next Messi.
He's got like 2 assists this season. Like he's good. He's got potential.
numbers are better than Traore's this season.
Yeah, but mature.
Probably very similar, to be honest. Fulham are
I was gonna
flying,
say,
aren't they?
Fulham
Oh,
anyway.
mate. Raul Jimenez's free kick for Mexico.
I was just about
Yeah.
to say,
What
can
the
I
fuck?
put an apology out? Raul,
He's
if
watched
he's
this.
listening.
He was
I'm
trying
sorry, Raul.
bicycle kicks. He was doing
You
Rabonas
proved me wrong.
Who was his
Mate,
assist
he's-
against the other day? That little back heel.
Like at
man.
Man City.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, that
Mate,
was
he's-
unbelievable.
Turned into the player he was 4 or 5 years ago, hasn't
But this is what he needed. This podcast.
he? Jesus.
He needed
He's
a
been
slow
watching.
from
He
Spain.
needed to see this podcast. Think, fucking hell, maybe I have dropped off a bit.
Yeah.
And
Smeed from
he stepped up his
Starbridge.
game.
Oh fuck.
I love a redemption arc though.
Yeah.
No, you do.
You're
You'd
welcome.
love to see it.
Who's Dele Alli been linked with or moved to again? He's had like another, like
Dunno.
Oh, it's Lille.
Leo. That's it.
That's
Lille.
where what's his
Angel
name?
Gomez,
Angel
yeah.
Gomez.
Is it Angel Angle?
Morning Angle.
Morning.
I can't believe you think Morgan Rogers is more exciting than Adama Traore. Adama Traore is one of the most exciting players in the Premier League, probably ever. Mate, he's got to be, in terms of his
That's
pace and his
hilarious.
strength, he is.
He might be one of the quickest.
Is that a
He's not
joke?
the most
Mate,
exciting.
in terms of excitement,
Okay,
in terms
I was
of
actually with
pace,
you, Cam, but
Man, that's
power.
delusion.
Yeah, Thierry Henry, step aside, man.
No, I'm not saying he's the most. I'm saying
You said one of.
You said
I'm saying
one.
I think he's up there.
When you say one of, what's that? Top
Look,
5?
top
10?
20, 30, 40 players. Like
50, 60, 70.
he's more exciting than Morgan Rogers, no doubt.
I disagree.
I think
That is
I-
mental.
10
To be
years
honest, I
time
think
when
I
he's
agree with
retired, everybody's
Thank you,
forgot
Joe.
about him straight away. Nobody's
He's
thinking
a streets
fucking
won't forget, won't he?
I think he could be a street smoke.
Adama Traore always is
Yeah.
streets won't forget. Yeah,
100%.
the baby all alone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also think
Too many
if he
diddy
That's
didn't,
why he's in the top 25. 'Cause the baby.
if he didn't oil his arms, no one would give a shit.
No one would care.
Nah, I don't know.
You googling his Adama
I know,
Traore.
I know, I'm getting-
25.
Adama Traore's got 2 assists this season. I bet
Fucking hell.
Same as
Pull it
the
all
Rogers is
out.
probably only
Morgan
got,
Rogers has got a goal there.
Should we move on?
Yeah,
to
we
the-
should move on. We should move on. Aaron, you need to...
they've got the same amount of assists this season.
Yeah, but has he got more goals?
Hey, let's move on.
don't know.
Yeah, yes.
Move on.
Morgan Rogers
That's
hasn't
debate.
scored this season, has he?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, yeah.
Who against?
Aaron, this is quite directed at
It's gone
you.
quiet now.
I can't remember exact game.
Because he's having a bit of fun.
What if goal line technology had worked in 2020?
And Villa would have gone down
Villa versus
after losing to
Bournemouth.
Sheffield,
see,
wouldn't
you know,
Sheffield, yeah.
you know what? When you introduced the subject of what if, that was the one I thought about straight away. You
That's
should
good.
have gone down
Really?
that season.
Well, no, because like
Technically, you should have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
technically, yeah, but there was also like a lot of VAR decisions within like the 2 or 3 game run around that.
I think
Which
which kind
kind
of
of-
Yeah,
like
but
7
VAR can still be subjective, whereas a goal line is
That's
it's
black
just
and white,
facts.
innit?
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
That goal should have counted.
But everyone makes this out that like this goal went in like
The last
they
minute,
the
the
last
last
minute.
day, yeah.
There was still like
I think
half
it's
an hour.
7 games left of the season anyway.
Nah, he still would've-
Yeah, but it
still
doesn't
would've
matter.
gone
Like,
down.
No,
I've
but
ne-
I think
that decision is the worst decision in
it's shocking.
history.
I don't think it's the worst.
The
It's not-
worst.
it's
There's a
not-
hand of
No,
God.
no, I'll
There's
t- I'll
the
tell
there's
you
the
why it's
Frank
not the worst
Lampard
decision.
goal.
Okay, yeah, fair point.
It's not
But
the worst
the
decision.
technology wasn't there back then, like whereas it
Yeah,
was
it
in
does
play
make it-
for this game.
It
And
wasn't there.
it's- Yeah.
It wasn't the referee's fault really if the goal line technology wasn't working. So I
Yeah.
don't think you can blame it or pin it as a decision because there was no decision to be made in there.
True.
Right?
Okay, but it's not a
Yeah.
decision. But the fact that that
should have
even
been a goal.
happened is
Oh yeah, it
fucking
should have been a goal.
appalling.
Oh yeah, it's horrendous.
Yeah, it's a classic what if.
It's meant to be the best league in the world, and the technology. It's like the same. I know it's a bit different, obviously, but when Wolves scored that completely fine goal against Liverpool in the FA, I think it's the FA Cup.
Nah, that should have been disallowed, mate.
You don't even know what I'm on about.
Yeah, I know.
And do you not remember it? It got given as offside, and they couldn't review it because there wasn't a camera angle covering that position in the ground. This is Anfield we're talking about.
So in the FA Cup, I don't think they should use VAR because I think it's unfair on the lower league teams that don't have VAR.
It doesn't
No,
quite
because
make sense, does it? Because it's used in some
Oh,
and not
yeah,
others.
I think it's either use it for all or don't use it at all for the FA Cup.
I think it shouldn't be allowed until all the teams in that round
Have access
can
to it.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
and then it
because
is, yeah.
because to have in the same round League Two teams playing their fixture without it and Premier League teams playing with it is not fair.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you'd probably get to like the quarter or semis when you actually use
That's
VAR.
fair
Well,
enough,
well,
then.
there you go then. Yeah.
The debate.
Fairer,
Would you
isn't
even bother though? Like
If
I
it's
don't know.
semis,
No, I think-
well,
I think it-
semis are Wembley, so you have
Yeah,
to do the
okay,
semis
fair
regardless.
point.
But I think if it's available before then,
If
you have
quarterfinal,
to use it, don't you?
No,
quarterfinals, like
No. If it's available to everybody, if they were playing at home, if it's available to all teams left in the tournament, then
you do,
everyone,
you do.
yeah,
So let's
can
say
use it.
quarterfinal, you got 8 teams left. All those teams can use it. You use it. But if there's like one game where you can't because there's like a League One team left in it in the last 8 for whatever reason, then no one should be able to use it
I think that's fair.
because it's not fair on that team.
So if you had Fleetwood, Arsenal,
Yeah,
and then the other game was Chelsea United. Chelsea and United, you're saying can't use it because that other game's happening.
But do you not still think that regardless of whether it's there or not, it's the same for both teams playing against each other?
Yeah, it's always.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know I do because
Yeah.
you're either with it or you're not,
Mm.
and
yeah, but on
No
the day,
one gains an
on the
advantage
day,
from
a
it.
decision can go against you.
But
Where it should,
I
like a
think-
goal disallowed where it shouldn't have been
It's
disallowed.
like, look at Stourbridge. If Stourbridge are playing Chelsea, for if
That
that
would be
if
big.
if
That
that
would be
happened,
unreal.
was it fair that at Stamford Bridge they play with VAR, but at Stourbridge they wouldn't?
Yeah,
be
but
able
it's
to
not.
play
It's not. It's not helping. It's not advantaging Chelsea
Well-
if VAR's in play.
But
No,
if
it is
anything,
neutral.
if anything, it's probably better for Starbridge that VAR isn't in play, because
It's just on the off chance that something does happen, a bad decision is made, you'd be left feeling, well, all these other fixtures had it, we didn't, and so then you'd feel screwed over.
That's why you shouldn't have it for the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, to leave it down to human error for everything.
anyway, what if? What?
basically, we think VR should just be fucked off full stop.
No, I
John,
think it'd
fuck
just be,
it off,
to be
mate.
honest, it'd just be a nice break to watch football without it.
Some
Yeah,
lovely
to actually
football.
properly
Yeah.
celebrate
Yeah.
a goal. Goal goes in, you
Yeah.
celebrate.
Go and watch a Baggies game, then.
That is a good point, Danny.
Yeah.
He's moaning about VAR. They don't even have it.
No, but I mean, like, even the top four, like, it is ruining football. Like,
It's actually not been that bad this
It's been
season.
okay
Well,
this season.
they've
Yeah.
said they've
been better.
reduced errors by 80%.
Yeah, it's
I
been
think
better. I'm
out
not
of
saying it's
everything.
been mint, but like
But
the amount of decisions that you'd look
Ball
back
fans
on.
never going to be happy.
the only
I've got no complaints this season.
The
Last
only-
season,
the only big
That
decision
series
they've got
bad
wrong
for you.
this season was Bruno Fernandes being sent off against Tottenham.
he's
Yeah.
a prick. He probably deserved it.
Yeah.
No,
It
was,
got
uh,
rescinded though, didn't it? So
Yeah,
Deserved it
exactly.
for having a
So-
rat face.
The fact that VAR didn't get intervened with that is one of those times where that is what it was for.
Yeah. And it was used. Yeah.
And they didn't use it. It was like, so okay, what's
That's the
the
thing.
point
I just think. I just think it could do with some transparency to the fans, so people know what's going on.
like,
Yeah.
mic up
Just
the
look at
refs
the
or-
look at the rugby model where you actually get to see the replays and you hear the conversation between the ref and the VAR official.
The-
Why is that so hard to do?
They've
They've got
less
then? cameras
complaints
in the room
stadium as well.
looking at them.
No. That's a recipe for disaster in the stadium.
Why is
it's
it?
just volatile, isn't
Mate,
it?
you know what football like fans are
Everybody's
like in a
going to
stadium.
turn on the ref.
Yeah.
aren't they?
Oh, you're just asking for trouble with
Yeah,
that.
but if they make a mistake and then like everybody can see it's not a mistake.
Yeah, but there's
like,
two
why they
halves,
make it?
isn't
Oh,
there?
okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but if they fuck up on the VAR,
If
then
they
they're going to be.
if they
they're
fuck-
gonna-
Yeah, so they deserve it.
there's going to be some like Brazilian shit where they've stormed the pitch and stabbed the ref or
That-
something.
that-
Yeah,
there's
it's a
gotta be-
home game, and they make a decision that is wrong, and it favours the away. The away fans won't kick off, but there's like God knows how many home fans that are going to be kicking off at him.
Yeah, but it'll make
Or
sure
her.
that they look at it a bit more carefully and actually make sure the decision's correct.
I don't know.
You can't put pressure on referees with the threat of fan violence. It's like,
I don't think it's the
No,
threat
I
of
think
fan
that's
violence.
good.
Yeah.
But they perform better if they had the threat of violence.
No.
They are too
Morally,
protected.
it's
Well, you know
awful,
what they
but-
should do? They should interview the ref after the game, because when do you ever see that?
You'll never see that.
Why? Well, ask them, why have you made this decision, and
Yeah,
actually
but
get
Do
something.
you want that? Because then you're going to have personality referees.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
that are
It,
gonna
it
be
makes
like-
it about them.
yeah.
That's
And
like,
that's what
that's
refs
like
want.
Mike Dean,
Yeah.
wasn't it? He was a bit of a personality.
Oh, do you know what happened when I went to West Brom Middlesbrough? The lino collapsed. They had a substitute lino.
Was the
It
other
was
lino
mad.
It'd
warming
have been
up?
a fourth official, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Before
think so.
official, yeah.
But it was mad. I've never seen it before.
Is he
I don't know
alright?
why
I've
that-
seen a referee
I
get
don't know
injured.
actually. I hope
You
he's
what?
alright.
I've seen a referee get injured. I have to go off.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
damn it.
happened.
Yeah. Is it weird that that's embarrassing?
Actually, I think I've seen a Lino get injured as well. And Dean Corley, when he was West Brom goalkeeper, ran over and put the flag up. It was quite funny.
That is so funny.
That's so
Oh, so-
funny.
I can't wait to watch that after.
What a joker.
Right,
I'm going to find it.
boys, we got our last what if. This conversation has definitely been had at the pub multiple times, but what if you got called up to Man City for a season? How many goals you scored?
And what?
Am I on pens?
You got called up to Man City next season,
Are
and
we,
you're up front.
are we on
how many-
penalties?
Oh, how many goals are we scoring?
You're on pens, but I want to know how many open play and how many pens you're scoring.
Open play, none.
None. You're getting something, sure, even if it's just a tap in.
Mate, I won't touch the
You
ball.
can elite football.
Mate, you've just got to be in the right place at the right time sometimes.
Oh yeah, right place, right
And
time.
Premier League
I'd
centre
never
halves are
be
not
in the
letting
right
you do
place.
that. No.
I reckon if I get 8 penalties in a season,
8? That's going well.
well,
That's going well, that is.
It won every 4 or 5 games.
No, are you saying take?
Yeah,
Mate,
he's saying, no, he's saying
if I
take
get the
8
opportunity
penalties.
to take 8 penalties,
Oh, okay.
if I get the opportunity to
I'm
take
scoring
8
all right.
penalties,
No,
I reckon I could score 3.
you should set how many penalties do we get in a season?
Yeah.
Let's say you get 8 penalties.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about average, isn't it, for most teams? I would have thought.
Nah, more than that.
No,
That's
I would have
about
thought
penalties.
between 5 and 10 is like most teams, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so say you get 8. If you
Unless
get 8
you're not
penalties,
United and
A1.
Yeah.
VAR.
Yeah.
How many penalties you scoring out of 8?
3, yeah,
Danny?
3.
I'm backing myself. I'm saying 6.
You are
Snake.
not scoring 6.
See, I'm quite unpredictable.
But if
I don't know where it's going, so the goalkeeper definitely can't
He's
read
not
me.
getting any.
So I reckon I can get 4.
Beating me.
I reckon 5 or 6, to be fair.
Open play, I'm getting none.
None of us are scoring from open play for a Premier League.
No,
team.
that's
I think I'm
absolute
banging one
bollocks.
in with my arse. It just,
Mate.
they tried to clear it, twats off my arse.
38 games.
I tell you the
for
only-
Man City,
the
you're
only-
getting 1 goal.
The
You are
only
getting
time
1
you
goal.
might get one is like you get a scrappy corner and
That's
it's on
what
the
I
floor
think
and you
scrappy
just
corner.
That's what would happen though in Man City. Like,
you might
he
get
would.
1 or 2 of them.
Every time I get the ball, I'm shooting just to try and get one.
Every
Yeah,
single
true,
Premier League
actually.
footballer has got quicker reactions than all of
Yeah.
us. You're not getting to the ball first, no matter what.
I think you have enough times, like, especially your Man City, lots of teams drop back, give you a lot of space. You got De Bruyne just flicks one up and you just twat it, and then 1 in 100 of them might go in.
You're
Do you
not
not
doing
think-
that.
You're not
You're
doing it
not
100
no,
times.
no.
I reckon
I'm-
you're getting a scrappy goal against Ipswich. You're
Yeah,
getting
maybe
it.
1 goal.
I think I'm scoring a 30-yard volley.
Peter Crouch went like 25 games without scoring a goal for Liverpool.
Yeah.
That many?
Yeah, he went 8.
Something like that.
He went like nearly half a season.
He was
Yeah.
trying too hard. I'd be more chilled out. You know what I mean?
You would not be chilled out playing at striker for Man City, and all the fans are like,
None
"Why
of
the
it-
fuck is Jay playing up front?"
None of us are scoring from open play.
I think I'm banging.
Maybe
I
it.
think,
one.
I think you're getting 1. For
Maybe
Man, for
one.
playing for Man City, I think something's falling to you and you just got to tap it in. How many tap-ins does Haaland score? I know he's got the movement and he's
Exactly.
He-
And the strength.
But
and
I
the
just think-
I say he scored like last season.
I'm the
he
same
scored
height
like
and
2 outside
build
the
as
box.
Haaland.
I think
I'm
also
as tall as Haaland.
if defenders like line up and they see smeared up front for Man City,
They'll be shitting
they probably,
themselves.
they probably look at each other and go, "Oh, we don't even need to mark him."
But that's
Do you know what I mean?
Then,
Yeah, and then
guess
they
what?
don't.
You're unmarked.
And I still wouldn't score.
Kill them with complacency.
point.
That's how you get it.
You know what I thought was coming? What if Anthony Knockaert scored his penalty for Leicester?
Okay.
And we don't have the Deeney moment. Fucking
Yeah, I know.
days.
And Troy Deeney just never gets spoke about again.
Yeah.
And the world's a
doesn't
better
end up
place.
being in media. Never hear from him. Probably would be.
What a shame.
Have you seen his team of the weeks for BBC Sport?
They're terrible,
don't
aren't they,
know.
usually?
He just picks who scores, basically.
Yeah.
Proper striker mentality that is.
Yeah.
He's a knob.
On that note, should we go for the old quiz time?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Quiz time, boy. Welcome back to Billy Balls. It's time for the quiz. Let's go.
Quiz.
Okay, let's go. Guess what?
I like it.
It's not a rhyme quiz.
Ah.
Sorry, guys. It's career pass.
Yeah.
That's 3 in a row.
Yeah,
They are good.
I'm shit at that.
Don't worry, it's mine next week, and it's going to be.
In fairness,
No one's going to get any of them.
they are actually also the easiest to do.
Have we
So
got a
just
theme?
screenshot Wikipedia. What?
Have we got like a theme between the players?
No.
Just players.
It's not.
No,
as
yeah,
good as yours.
I'm yeah, sorry.
Theme
Guys,
is
sorry,
football.
guys.
Buzzers.
Everyone's the
Buzzers, please.
Shamal.
Pog.
Adama.
Okay. I think you've not got any pens, so you just have to count on your fingers.
Yeah.
No fucking cheating, because I will forget, but no cheating. So, our first
Smeed, how'd you
player
get 5 right?
started their professional career in 2006 to 2008 at Isia Wazi.
Right.
In 2007 and 2008, so during their time there, they were on loan at Sparta Prague B with 14 appearances, 2 goals. And then from 2008 to 2011, they were at Sparta Prague proper, 59 appearances, 22 goals. And then 2011 to 2013, they're at Vitesse, 65 appearances, 46 goals.
Bloody hell.
And they got their Premier League move. They were there 2013 to 15 at Swansea City, 54 goals.
I don't.
50 That was done.
It was.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it
was
was,
me.
I thought that was Smeed. I'm
I,
not gonna lie.
to be
think
fair,
it
I'll give
was.
it
Oh,
Speed, yeah.
Jordan Ayew.
No.
Oh, can
the
I
hell?
guess?
It was me, wasn't it?
Wilfred Bonny.
Yes.
I
That
did
was
not have
good.
it down as a Sparta Praga. I was thinking.
I remember it, Vitesse, yeah.
You remember him?
I remember him being a Vitesse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, that would have been like our prime FIFA years.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Career
2011 to
legend.
2013, you'd have, yeah. Right, so our next player started his career in 1997, and he was there till 2000 at PEX.
Sorry?
I've never heard of him.
Peck.
PEX. P, E with an accent, C, S. Never heard of him.
No idea.
How long was he there for?
3 years.
Oh, okay.
2000 to 2004, he was at Ferencvaros.
Roland Garros.
115 appearances, 32 goals. 2004 to 2008, he was at West Brom. 135 appearances, 21 goals. 2008 to 2011, he was at Fulham.
Adama. Zoltan Gera.
Yes.
Should have got.
Hungarian. Fuck.
I assume that's where Peck's come from.
Yeah, well, Ferencváros is the Hungarian like big team over there.
That's proper ball knowledge.
Honved.
Honved as well.
Our next player, I have to remember who it is because I didn't write it down. I just screenshot the wiki.
I did that. I was like,
no, I do know it is. I know it is. So they started their career 1999 at West Ham with 93 appearances, 29 goals. During that time, that was 1999 to 2004, but 2000 to 2001, they were on loan at Bournemouth with 29 appearances, 18 goals.
Frank Lampard?
Nope.
Oh, he didn't play for Bournemouth. He
From
went on loan somewhere. Shit, though.
2004 to 2008, they're at Tottenham Hotspur. 139 appearances, 43 goals. And then 2008 to 2009, they're at Portsmouth. 30 appearances, 14 goals. And then 2009 to 2014, they were back at Tottenham. 135 appearances, 47
My mind
goals.
gone blank.
I really can't think.
My mind's
This
gone
is-
blank.
should be quite an
I feel
easy
like,
one.
yeah. you,
Oh, no, it is.
Why's my mind gone
Have
blank?
you-
Kanu.
No.
Oh,
I know who it is.
Where did he go after Spurs?
So
It
after
is fairly
Spurs,
obvious, yeah.
2014, went to Toronto FC.
So you'll kick yourself if you don't get it.
I know.
Jamal. Oh no. Oh yeah, Defoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you'd have got that way.
Yeah.
I thought
of course.
Defoe, but I didn't realise he started his career in
Oh,
1999.
obviously.
He's been around for a long.
I didn't think it was that long though.
I didn't realise it was at Chelsea, to be fair.
He wasn't.
It wasn't.
He
It
wasn't.
was West Ham.
West Ham.
West Ham.
Start-
He
started
started
at
at
West
West
Ham.
Ham.
He had
Who do you go through from West Ham?
On Bournemouth.
Bournemouth on loan.
Then
Spurs,
Spurs.
Portsmouth.
I could have
Spurs.
sworn you said Chelsea. Mate, I'm falling asleep here.
All right, next player.
Oh, it's because I'm fucking looking at that, isn't it?
What-
I must be staring at that the whole time.
That Chelsea flag. What's the scores on the doors?
Hey, you've got a West
One.
Ham flag next to it.
1-1-1. Smeed 0.
Okay. The next player started their career at Arsenal and was there from 2005. They started their career. I don't know how to do it when there's loads of loans.
Just tell the loans.
So the loans.
So 2005 started at Arsenal. 2006 to 2007 they went to Birmingham City. 42 appearances, 11 goals. This is on loan. And then they were back at Arsenal from 2007 to 2011. And then he went on loan to
How
Sunderland.
many goals when he was at Arsenal? 07 to 11.
Well, he was there till 2014 in total, and he scored 24 and 108. In 2011, 2012, he went on loan to Sunderland. Played 28 times, scored 8 times. Then he went on loan to Juventus, 2012, 2013.
Jamal. Ramsey.
Nope. He only played 9 times for Juventus and didn't score. And then in 2014, he moved to Wolfsburg and was there till 2016. 31 appearances, 3 goals.
It could be any position, really. These
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
could be a striker that's playing shit, or it could
Yeah.
be like.
Centre mid.
And
Yeah.
then 2016 to 17, he went to Forest. Played 15 times, scored twice.
What the hell?
2017 to 2019, then he went to Rosenborg. So this is towards the end of his career, which is in Denmark.
Yeah.
How rogue is
Pog. Nicholas Bentner.
Correct.
Oh, shout.
Oh.
I thought
Yeah.
it can't be a striker with these
I was,
stats.
yeah. I was thinking
Yeah.
Shamak for the whole time.
Yeah.
Doesn't Nicholas
thinking
Bentner have
midfielder.
like the record? Didn't he, when he was at Juventus, he didn't get a single shirt sale.
No,
Sure.
that's not a thing.
I don't know if it's urban legend, but I
Some-
swear
yeah,
I've
I
read.
think it's probably urban legend. All right.
Could you imagine?
You'd be fuming.
It's so sad.
You'd buy one yourself.
Nobody wants to be.
Right, we got 2 left.
Okay.
Next player, start their career in 2006 to 2007 at Hertha Berlin. 34 appearances, 1 goal. 2007 to 2010, they went to Hamburg. 75 appearances, 0 goals. 2010 to 2011, they went to Man City. 16
Adama.
appearances, 0 goals.
Jerome Boateng.
Yes.
Wow.
That's I didn't think anyone would get it. That the next move
He
is
was at City, yeah.
the next move's the Bayern move,
Yeah.
which obviously then
I actually don't know how I
Played
got
for
that.
City.
Yeah, he went to City quite early.
Yeah,
on.
yeah. He was shit at City.
yeah, and he played.
I remember him at
16
Hamburg
times.
though.
I remember him at Lyon, and then he didn't
Yeah.
kill his wife or something.
I don't think he did
Ah,
that.
I think he means allegedly after that.
allegedly.
No, he definitely got in trouble with the police for something dodgy.
Well, or like he,
I think
I
he
think
got acquitted,
his
but
wife
someone else.
ended up allegedly killing herself.
Right,
Fucking
okay.
hell, heavy.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Right, next and last player.
What are the scores?
Me
Yeah,
and
I'm
Cameron
on 0. Don't
Two.
worry.
You've
I'm
got
on 1.
He's got none.
Someone getting this good. 2006 2009, they were at Sligo Rovers. 56 appearances, 1 goal. 2009, they went to Everton. 365 appearances,
Pog.
22 goals.
Seamus Coleman.
Yes.
Oh.
Sweet, I was eyeing you up, man. I
thought
was
it.
fucking eyeing you up.
I only knew this. I had him in my head after Sligo Rovers because I had him on one of my quizzes, and it was
Yeah.
like, started his career in Ireland at Sligo, whatever it is.
Oh, have you done that one before?
I did like you remember that one where I gave you clues and you had to,
Yeah,
Seamus Coleman was one of my players, and I did that for Smee.
Right then, boys, what was the scores on the doors?
I got 0.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah. Me got 0 points.
Smeed, your shit.
I'm gonna make my quiz really.
Sorry.
It's because it's a two-way
Yeah,
race.
it is. It's a two-horse
Yeah,
race.
I think
Am I-
it's-
Am I last?
Mate, you were last by like quite a bit.
Am I?
Yeah.
Get
Well,
it.
the end of last episode, me, Cam, and Danny were all on 23.
Ooh.
So
don't know
you're first,
Ooh, was it-
second, third, fourth, fifth. It's the
How
leaderboard.
far last am I?
Quite a way.
I don't know.
I think
They're
I've done
showing
alright on
the
the
leaderboard
wrong
here. I think
quizzes.
you're just in double digits for points.
Okay, that's fine.
Whose pod is it next week?
Me.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is,
Oh,
okay.
I'm
no.
gonna make the question so difficult none of you score.
Yeah, do it difficult, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Nah,
You can't
don't.
do it so no one scores. That's not a quiz then.
It's my quiz.
It's going to be chaotic.
Nah, I know what I'm doing.
Right, boys, thanks for watching.
And thanks for 100
Appreciate it.
subscribers
Yeah.
again.
The
We'll
borders.
We'll see you next week.
See you in the next one.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Bye.